Well, there's the bridge in the background. We are in Kellettville, leaving on Tionesta Creek. We're guessing it's going to be around maybe 8 miles. We're going to head down to the Nebraska Bridge. So mid-morning. We got a late start. It's mid-morning. It's going to be a nice day, 85 degrees and 30% chance of rain. So we should be all right. What? What'd you forget?
Nothing, but when I kayak down, my selfie stick's way in the back.
Maybe a little shallow. Left.
Can we stack some rocks? Like Aruba?
I think I'll pass. Can it reach? It's the only place on the river then. You hit right there? We made it. So far we've gone, I think about 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles. We're moving right along. The creek moves pretty fast and the wind isn't too bad, but if it does pick up, it'll be right in our face. I have my Under Armour Map My Hike. I can't remember what exactly it's called. Yeah, it's called Map My Hike by Under Armour, and it's free, and it shows you, and it shows you the map and everything of where I've gone. I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. That's gonna be tough to see. People are saying that it's like 15 miles. I'm thinking it's more like 8.5, maybe 9. I'll know here when we get to the bridge, but the river right now is at 1.63 feet. I looked at the USGS. They have a gauge on up the river about another 10 miles or so. And I think I put a picture, I took a screenshot of it. So we have hit bottom a few times. I just did right there, but there was one time I could have nudged my way out of it, but I just got out and pushed maybe 20 feet. Other than that, it's been basically what you see, and the worst rapids we've had was the ones back there, and I mean, it was nothing. Any 5-year-old can do this. Kind of out here by yourself. Not a lot of people come down here. This is my first time on this river. The other thing that I wanted to do, actually the only thing I wanted to do, besides just float, was find a place to hang the hammock. And I'm thinking I should have picked a spot by now, because I don't want to be any closer to the bridge than this, because the next day I want to have a decent hike, or a decent trip in the morning. So if I can find a place handy, like pretty quick, that would be nice, because like I said, I don't want to go much further downstream to camp. It's kind of hard to find the right place. This is all Allegheny National Forest. We've been going to the left of all these islands. Sometimes it's a little hairy, but I think this one here is gonna be all right. 'Cause that's what I'd like to do, is camp on the other side of an island, because then you have the trees blocking the view from the road.
Should I go right? Or should I go left?
Stop here.
Alright. Watch out. I'm coming in hot. Oh yeah.
So we took a break here, and it's a really cool spot. There's like a little beach over there. The kayaks we're using are Future Beach, the Trophy 144. It's got a huge aft compartment, and it's pretty well sealed off, so you can put all kinds of stuff in there. This is what's pretty cool. It's like a miniature beach. Well, I guess I could definitely hang it somewhere here, but the only problem is I noticed there's a horse trail that crosses right here. So, I guess you just have to deal with a couple horses every now and then coming through. I could easily hang it somewhere in here, but it's not too far from the little beach. Right there's Heather. Apparently they use this trail a lot for the horses. Maybe.
I'll let it go on.
that would be a nice place to camp. Here's an even better spot, just a little ways down. Easily pull the kayaks up on there. Throw it on a couple trees, throw the hammock on a couple trees. Oh man. Oh, we got some rapids.
Okay, we have another island. We're gonna go left. Doesn't look good, but we're gonna try it.
Let me know if you think I should go somewhere else. Oh, besides that huge rock. I missed it. Oh yeah, this was easy. Not bad. Not bad at all.
We are an hour and a half in since I turned this on, so I'm gonna guess an hour and 45 minutes. Hour and 45 minutes in, 6.5 miles. Like I said, we're on the Tionesta Creek and we're heading to the Nebraska Bridge, and the gauge at Lynch said 1.63 feet, and I would not, oh man, I have got to move that cleat for that. And like I said, I would not try this river any less than 1.6 feet. I only got out once, and I don't even think I really had to, but if it's any shallower than what it is now, there's no way you're going to be able to do it. So, I'm sure you could, but it's not going to be fun.
All right, Heather. That's where we came down off Jug Handle. Yep.
How do you know?
I have maps on this.
Oh.
So we are at 6.65. Like I said, add a little on to that. Hour and 45 minutes, so 2 hours. Heather, what time did you say we started?
11:15.
Quarter after 11. Oh wow. So it's been 2 hours and 45 minutes. We are, Jug Handle Road starts right here on the river, in case you guys want to, if you're familiar with the area or if you're thinking about doing it. That's where we're at. So Kellettville down to Jug Handle is 2 hours and, is that what I said, Heather? 2 hours and 45 minutes. Like I said, we were guessing 8. Man, I'm not sure when I turned this app on. I wish I would have been thinking there, but I can find out exactly where we started and then, you know, do a little bit of math. If I could do that. Let's see here. Yeah, we are very close. We've gone a long ways. Yeah, we're pretty close to the end here. I hear rapids. And when I say rapids, I mean ripples. That was pretty cool. Old bridge. What's that? Yep. Okay, so we are, let's see here. We're not doing 8 minutes a mile. She just said we're doing what, 16 minutes a mile. We've been out for 2.5 hours or so. This would be a perfect trip for a beginner, wouldn't you say, Heather? I mean, if you're a beginner and you don't know where to go and you're in this area, do Tionesta Creek. As long as it's above 1.6 feet, I'd come down here. It's nice and quiet. The only rapids were those rapids that I showed a little while ago at the very beginning. That was like the worst, right, Heather? The rest, we're like, oh, we hear rapids. Well, it's just because it's so shallow that the water's rippling over the rocks, and that was it. So and I mean, if you're afraid of deep water, there's been one place where we couldn't touch bottom, and that was at the rope swing, right? The rest, even now, what, 2 feet deep, 1.5 feet deep? So, I mean, I know for a fact that I'll be down here a lot more than I will be on the Clarion River. It's nice, because it's all through Allegheny National Forest, so you don't have houses along the river. Pretty good trip. We only stopped once when we saw the horses. We've been passing a bag of almonds back and forth that Heather, that I didn't catch. And it had a resealable bag, so it's all good. As a matter of fact, you can have these back. Nice throw, John. There's a duck. Wood duck. I thought I heard an eagle a little bit ago. So we're almost to the end. I was guessing it would take us 3 hours. And like I said, Heather said we left at 11:15.
3 hours, 4 hours maybe. But who's keeping track of time? Just Heather, she wants to get home. Just kidding. So.
Well, that's pretty cool. I figured we were gonna see one. Of course, I didn't think it would take this long, but there's a ton of bald eagles down here. That's the other reason. There's a lot on the Clarion River too, but I think there's more down here in Tionesta, on the Tionesta Creek. Well, I thought I hit the record button at the very end there when I got to the bridge, but I hit it too soon, and on the camcorder, if you hit the record button too soon, when you flip it open, it doesn't record. So here's a rundown of what we did. The distance was 9.55 miles, but like I said, I didn't turn this on until after maybe, I'm gonna say, a mile. Now this says that the duration was 2 hours and 50 minutes and 23 seconds, but once again, I didn't turn this on right away, so add some time to that, maybe a half hour. The pace is saying 17 minutes and 50 seconds per mile. Now this is what I did, and just below, about where the compass is on the map, is roughly where we started, and you can see where I didn't start it until down the creek a little ways. All in all, it was a really good trip. It was super easy. It was very shallow. Like I said, it was 1.63 feet deep. And if it's any shallower than that, it's going to be very difficult to enjoy your trip. I'm going to say it was 10.5 miles, no more than 10.5 miles, 4 hours max. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to do it again. I know the footage isn't all that great. I used my camcorder. I wasn't going to take my DSLR out there, although the camcorder I have costs just as much as that DSLR, but the DSLR is brand new. And I have a cheap tripod. I don't have a fluid head on it. It's just a little $30 tripod from Amazon, and I just mounted it right on the top, right on the front of my kayak. Put a strap through it, through the supports that come down that hold it out, and everybody that saw it was giving me thumbs up. They're like, ah, that's pretty cool. And it worked out well. The thing didn't budge. I was a little worried there. I was hoping I didn't get into any trouble, because there was no way of getting that camera off of there, you know, grabbing it as I'm falling over, because it was ratchet strapped onto the kayak. So, well, I think that's it. Like I said, I'm sorry the footage isn't all that great, but I think you understand. I would like to find a better head. That way, as I'm moving, I could, you know, keep the camera on something like that eagle or those geese. Like I said, from Kellettville to the Nebraska Bridge on Tionesta Creek in Pennsylvania. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.